Officially, the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, has agreed to look over Grayscale's application for an XRP ETF. The court process has moved forward a lot. After this decision, it looks like the SEC may be less strict about investment goods that have to do with XRP. A reporter for Fox Business named Eleanor Terrett said yesterday that the SEC liked Grayscale's 19B4 application. The first step in the approval process is this. That is, the SEC has chosen to look over the plan instead of dismissing it. It's straight up. The SEC used to not care about Solana, SOL, and spot ETF applications, so the markets had to pull them. Since the XRP ETF application was approved, it seems like officials may have changed how they feel. The review process can start once the application is accepted. After this, the SEC will decide whether to allow the XRP ETF or not. The process will begin as soon as it is put to the Federal Register. The SEC will likely make the application public in the next few weeks. The decision process could take up to 240 days. For people who have invested in XRP, this is a big step forward. It could mean that more people use and invest in digital assets. After hearing the news, Brad Garlinghouse, CEO of Ripple, said that there would be an XRP ETF. He said this comment was true, which added to the idea that rules for XRP are slowly becoming more clear. Because of the case between the SEC and Ripple, people were not sure about XRP ETFs, but the fact that Grayscale's registration was accepted could mean that XRP is no longer in trouble with the law. President of ETF store Nate Geraci said that the SEC's acceptance of the application was a major turning point in the Ripple case that is still going on. He said that this could mean that the government is lessening its grip on XRP. Even though the lawsuit hasn't been resolved yet, the fact that the SEC is now reviewing an XRP ETF application says that it may not have as much of an effect on the market as it used to. A lot of people in the XRP community think this could mean that rules will soon change for the better. The XRP spot ETFs have been approved by the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, but they are not yet ready to be used. In other words, they will be okayed at some point. This job could take a long time to finish. Bitcoin supporters are feeling optimistic, which is believed to be good for the cryptocurrency market as long as Bitcoin's price stays below. The fact that 2 coins were approved by the SEC and 2 more have crossed the $3 mark shows that the cryptocurrency market will be around for a long time. Based on this, the company seems likely to stay open for a while. Each one is going up by 10% right now, and there are reports that next week hundreds or thousands of IRS workers will be fired. Things are like this right now. The news gives examples. People who work for Trump are also interested in digital assets. There are also talks in Abu Dhabi about creating a $400 million Bitcoin-based national wealth fund. More people will want to sell their Bitcoin now that this news comes out. There is an event going on right now, and the speaker wants people to give feedback on it. They also want people to join their channel and turn on alerts. They also ask people who watch the show to subscribe and talk about what they think about what is being talked about. If XRP can get its own money, they believe they will be able to keep many of their assets. This is what they believe and think. Later, the speaker is going to talk about 2025, 2026, and later years. But for now, they'll talk about the present and plan for the future. Right now, the price of the coin market is likely to be around 2.8, which is a level of support we talked about earlier. It's likely that the price will hit 280, which is a strong support level that hasn't been broken in a long time. The market is full of hope that the price will reach 280. It looks like there's no reason for any more news that has been okayed by the SEC or anything else that got to this point. A lot of people have been using Trump coin today, which is good for the Bitcoin business as a whole. About the Ono Ethereum coin, that this is happening has been shown by Solana's MCO, which shows that people are going back to the market and buying coins. There is a $10,000 welcome bonus for anyone who joins me on BDCCFM. Just click on the link I've given you below to join the market. There will also be a giveaway of 2,000 XRP. 4 people will win it before the end of the month. There will be a drawing before the day ends. Do not be afraid to use the section below to ask any questions you may have. 2,000 XRP is a lot of money, so it's always better to have more than less. The reason for this is that 2,000 XRP will be a lot of money. As we fall, there is a chance that something bad will happen. And this would mean a 23% drop in our level. Someone or some people could be destroyed, and then everything would start over from the very beginning. What about the price? It's $280 right now, and I think it will stay that way until I wake up at $3. In the past few days, there have been a lot of big news stories and changes. All of these things were supposed to happen in 2012. 2 important things that are likely to happen are the Ripple case being thrown out, and our first xrp being accepted. It's likely that both of these things will happen. The dollar will not be worth $3 or $2 if these things happen. These two things are going to lose their value. Oscar, a Hollywood star, thinks that the price of XRP will reach a point where it won't be a surprise if people want to buy more of the cryptocurrency. When the price of XRP reaches a certain amount, this is what will happen. His view is that people should behave in a way that helps them because it could help them make money. It is based on events that have an impact on not only XRP, but also Ripple and the coin business as a whole. The Commodity Futures Trading Commission, CFTC, still needs to think about something important, even though the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, has recognized the Bitcoin market. Right now, Oscar is busy thinking about what's next, so he's not giving much attention to plans or office hours. If he looks at his phone, he might see that the price is written in green. That is, XRP's value was at its lowest on February 3, the day Trump put in place his taxes. Many job postings were dropped because of this, which caused billions of jobs to be lost. People don't want to give up their extra B since they know what comes next. People in Oscar's neighborhood are told to spend as little money as possible and buy as much as they can keep. Once the price has hit a level that doesn't surprise anyone, the stuff will start to be sold. Oscar is going to wait, though, because they haven't shown up yet. He is all set to do it. Thanks for your time. We also promise that Oscar will let everyone know what's going on. His promise is that he will see you again soon. People who have already joined the BTCC are strongly urged to keep doing so.